Hey there, welcome back to another random room. Today we're in King Meckmeck's dungeon. Level 6, the garden, once east. And this is a fairly simple trapdoor puzzle with a couple of roach queens at the end. The problem is that they're blocked at the moment, so they're not going to do anything until we get to here. So this room's going to end up fairly boring, I think. And if we take a look at the scores, we can see that the high score is 202, which was achieved in 2005, not much since then. And possibly they can spawn when you reach here, which is why there's a little bit of difference. Also, there's a 232 difference, which I guess could be coming out the bottom, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, let's just run through this because the trapdoors mean that the only thing we need to kind of avoid is stepping on the non-trapdoor squares as much as possible. And we start with a westward sword, obviously, because we're going to be doing something over here. I guess if... Hang on, what do I want to do here? I do need to think a little bit about this. But this is not too much trouble. Especially if you're used to trapdoor puzzles, you need to just see where things will go. Right, we have to step on that twice, but that's part of the puzzle. Alright, so there is a choice here. We can go now and have to deal with the roaches. So my initial sword position may not have wanted to have. So 200, but if we wait, I don't know if that's better actually. Also, I mean, that doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that's a 208, but the best score is 202. That is interesting. How long are we waiting? We're waiting... If we're waiting, sword position doesn't matter. Huh. Okay. I mean, if we could bunch the queens up, that would be nice, but there's no way of doing that because, yeah, once we're here, we're in the middle. That's required. I did hit every other trapdoor once. No mimics or anything to make things easier. So we're waiting 4 turns, which doesn't get us down to 202. Okay. So this is interesting. This is obviously the best spot. I notice my sword is facing east. So maybe if I do it this way, that will save... Yeah, that will save the correct number of turns. That saves another 4 turns, and then... Actually, I'm still not sure whether we want to rush in. I think I'm actually going to start like this. That shouldn't matter. No, I'm going to start this way just in case. This gives me more options. We want to kill this one last because the arrow is slightly closer to here. Although it actually doesn't matter because you can, yeah, if you're diagonal here, then yeah, it's the same distance. Anyway, I'm still going to do it this way just so I can check both options. I can do it like that. So we avoid stepping on that grass, but we can't avoid stepping on the floor. So I think rushing in is important. Also, yeah, without turning my sword at the start. Ooh. Okay, that was right then. Okay, and then there's the 202. Okay. So, don't see any way of improving this. Like, if we were one turn quicker, we could step northwest here, which would save a turn, I think. Possibly. Like, step turn. I think it doesn't save anything because, yeah, once you've killed this one, these three are here, and so then you either have to keep killing immediately, you step here, which means you can't hit this one, so you're losing a turn. I don't know. I mean, there's no way to save another turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's going to get beaten, and I'm sure if it was, it would have been beaten in the last 20 years. Okay, so we can take a look. Chick with a 208, which, okay, yeah, because you're breaking a crumbly wall to come in from the west side. So your sword's most likely going to be facing the west, and then I think there was a 208, but that's no, there was a 211 that's been beaten or gone for whatever reason. Okay, and then the 202, which, yeah, just starts with the sword the right way. Oh. Hang on. So, okay, just slightly different way, but no difference. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.